So the meeting is started now. So let me show you the what is the file. So this is a file which has the name of a player, the age of the player, the gender of the player, female or male, and the score which he has got in the game. So all of them are playing some game, let's say soccer or cricket, and this is the score which they've got in the game. And so this file has four things: name, age, gender, and the score which they have created. Now my problem statement is I want to find out male and female in each age group who have received the maximum score. And my age groups are say 0 to 25, 25 to 50 and 50 plus. So these are the three different age groups. And in each age group, I want to figure out the maximum score received by each gender. So if say Alice has scored maximum in 0 to 25 as a female, so her name should appear, and as a male, say Adam has scored the maximum score in 0 to 25, so his name should appear. And for the three different age groups, I want the maximum scorers. So how we can achieve the solution to this problem is what I'll do is in the mapper class, what I'm doing is I am just creating the key as the gender and the other things as the value of the value from the mapper class. So my data is my data key is just gender, and my other thing is just going to my going as a value output from my mapper class. So in the mapper class, I have segregated this file, split this file based on slash key, and I have figured out the name, age, gender, and score. So I've grouped the three things, but I've extracted the gender, and the key from my mapper output is gender, and the age, name, age, and score as a value from the mapper output. In between, your short and shuffle phase runs up, so this partition will be triggered up on your data. And what this partition will do is, this partitional is dividing my data based on the age. So what it's doing is, it's based on the age, is returning the hash key. So for age less than 20, it's returning hash key as 0. For age between 20 to 50, is returning a hash key of the remainder between the number of reducers and 1. And for other things that is greater than 50, it's returning this hash key. So there are three different hash keys written from this function. And I've defined the number of reducers as 3 over here. Number of reduced tasks as 3 over here. So each reducer will handle one hash key, and now I am assuring that all the data for an age group less than 20 is going to one reducer, the data for 20 to 50 is going to another reducer, and the data other than that is going to the third reducer. And on the reducer side, now I am confirmed that the data received on me is of a particular age group for which I want to process up. So on the reducer side, I am pretty well sure that the data is coming for a particular age group. So in that age group, again my key is my gender. So all I have to do is just find out the max score and print it. Makes sense how the partition helps you to divide your data, and you can do different things on the data. Yeah, Umesh says yes. Okay, so let's try to run it and see. Okay, so just give me a minute. So So I am not sure if the output directory is existing or not. It will give an error. If it does not, then we'll if it gives, we'll delete it. Yeah. So now I'm trying to run it, and there will be three reducers which will be created because I've configured them as three, and my data is divided into those three reducers based on the hash key which I've created up, and the hash key is nothing but your but whatever I've defined in my partition class. So if sometime I forgot to start the recording part, you can just recall me that to start the recording. That is visible on your screen also.
I sent an email to the admin email for requesting the video for the class. I
Okay.
didn't receive an email from them.
So I think Sunday and Saturday. Monday you will receive it.
No, but do I need to provide like a batch number or class number so that I will
No.
just mention like the
No, fair
class
enough.
input
You
ID.
just send it from your email ID, right? They will find it out.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
not need to. They will do it.
Okay.
So it's taking a little bit more time. So now you will see that the three files are created over there with part 1, 2 and 3 like that. Root fs minus ls. What is the path? It's running extremely slow. See, three files are created 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1 and 2. So three reducers ran. And one of the reducer I'll see for one of the age group. So here is the score 98 for Nancy as a female in less than 20 and Adam as a male 37 less than 20 category. Sure. Combiners, we just looked into it. So this is your partition and shuffle phase. So your mapper output, intermediates, partitioner are ran on that, and these partitioners, based on the hash key returned by those partitioners, the data is sent to your reducer. Okay. So compression, although we'll talk about in detail in the file format of the compression class, but let me tell you a few of the interesting things. So you can always compress or data emitted out of a reducer. You can also compress the data which is stored into your SDFS, and the mapper while reading it will take care of the compression which is there on the data. And you can also compress the data produced out of a mapper class. So can anyone tell me the benefit of using compression on the data produced and output of the mapper class?
to save the network bandwidth maybe.
Yes, really. But there is a disadvantage that my CPU cycle increases. So, so there are different algorithms which will look into this GZZip, BZZip, LZO, Snappy, things like that. When you store your persistent data into SDFS, you can use higher compression, which are given by technologies like GZZip, BZZip. But again, if they give higher compression, they are high CPU intensive. And if the compression is given less, there might be lesser CPU intensive. So the LZO and Snappy are the compressions which give you less, the compression types which give you less compression as compared to BZZip and ZZZip, but they are less CPU intensive also. So output of the mapper classes, we prefer to use LZO or Snappy, but the data which is stored into SGFS, we prefer to use BZZip or ZZZip. We can also use LZO or Snappy, things like that. Snappy is Google using Snappy only. So based on the different things, we'll talk about. Yeah.
You have to talk slowly.
Okay. So the compression used. So you have to precisely choose the compression which you want. That will depend on n number of criteria. We'll talk about those things. Some of the compressions are splittable. Some of the compression files are not splittable. Also the phase where you are putting the compression and things like that. Amish, I'll just read your question. So this is how you can define the compression. But so if you say mapred.output.compression.type, here you can give the compression type result. Also you can define the compressions on the block level, also on the record level also. And the codec will define which compression we are using. I'll talk about all these things when I'm talking about the compression dedicated slide, but I just wanted to give you a little things over here. And so zero reducers are sometimes okay, so before that, Umesh had a question: if reducer and combiner are producing the same output, what is the benefit of calling the same class? So Umesh, the benefit of calling the same class is that what the data outputted or transferred from the mapper phase to the reducer phase is very less, because I have already done a combination or the aggregation on my data which is done by the reducer, and that reduces the network data transfer from mapper phase to the reducer phase. Make sense?
So the combiner input basically, is it a combination of all the output of reducers? Like
no, combiner runs between your mapper and the reducer. The mapper
So basically, Miraj, so the mapper jobs run on, say, data node 1 and data node 2. The combiner also runs on the same data nodes directly.
Yeah.
Before it goes on to the reducer. So
yeah.
map job 1 will send it to combiner in the same node. Combiner will reduce it so that instead of 5 records or 6 records, it will only give 1 record. And same thing on the data node 2, the map, whatever output is, it goes to the combiner in the data node, and then that reduces to 2 records or 1 record. And then the overall goes to the reducer, which is 1 record each from data node 1 and data node 2 instead of 5 records each. Is that correct?
Yeah, yes. Not only 1 record, the record for each key.
Right, that's what. So
the confusion I had was in the sequence of the code execution you had.
Okay. Yeah. I think that you raised a very good point. Yeah, you raised a very good point. Let me tell you. So I think, yeah. So the thing is, was this the code? No, not this one. So this is the configuration things. You can write it anywhere. This is not the way code is executing. You can write it over here also. So only the dependency should have been resolved, nothing else. This is just a configuration part which we are doing for our job to run. So as I was keep on saying, these are just the configuration things. So I'm just defining configurations. The way they will run is the way Hadoop will, the whole job, the process runs up. I'm just doing the configurations which need to be used in the process.
Okay, so basically you're defining a job, but how the job get executed, it basically is up to the,
Yeah.
basically always the flow is basically mapper will do
Yeah.
its job,
If I
then the compiler gets called, and then the reducer will be called.
Yes, if I write it like this also, the mapper will be called first only.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I think you raised a good point, but yeah. So yeah, this is amazing. Yeah. So I'll leave it like this also. People have this doubt and can ask it. Okay. So sorry. So other than that, there's one more thing, which is there something called distributed file cache. So you can use distributed cache.add cache file, and what this does is, say there's some configuration file or some local jars which need to be referred by your code or while you're processing the data. So you can use distributed cache. So what distributed cache will do is it will ensure that the file is available locally to you on the node where your logic is running up, and this helps you to do the processing. So there might be some configuration file like IP address mapping to geocoding. There's a small file which is just mapping the IP address to geocoding for a state or country. I can be referring that file deeply in my code. So I'll just put that file in the distributed cache. So that file will be available locally on my node while I'm doing the data processing. So this will be more. This will make more sense when we are using the Hadoop streaming thing. I'll talk about this thing. I'll show you this thing also in the Hadoop streaming part. And say there are some jars which need to be referred by a code locally where it is running up. So again, you can put your jars into your distributed cache, and that will be available locally on that node where you are running the where your real programming is running up. So that's all from the MapReduce part. Anything, any questions over here? So I think before I show you the other code sample, like how the custom write table or creating on file input formats like that, let's you people try to run a sample MapReduce program. Either you can create yourself or use the one which I have shared with you. Try to run it, and then let's proceed further. Otherwise, I'll keep on running up, and you will not be able to try out the things.
Yeah, Miraj, I think that's a good idea. I set up Eclipse, but I haven't been I haven't tried to run the any sample program. So if we can,
So
if all of us work on that exercise, I think that would be.
Yeah. So Basha, how I do it? So basically, now I'll hand it over to you. So whomsoever is facing a problem, I'll give him the control to share his screen. We'll look into the screen and solve his problem. So who have already tried it, I'll come to them. Or if no one has tried, then you just try it out. And as soon as you are facing the problem, I'll give you the control. You will be able to share your screen, and we'll look into the problem which you are facing.
Okay.
So,
hold on a minute.
So let me start with the attendee's name, how it's happening on my list. So starting from Basha only. So are you facing any problem right now before I come back to
No,
your
I just installed Eclipse.
Okay.
And I set up my VM. I have installed Maven also. So all those things are configured. So now what I need to do?
So now let's. I have also shared a MapReduce problem statement, but before going into that, let's try to run the word count only. And if you are able to run the word count, you will get the flow and everything. So let's try to run just the word count one. You have the code now. You have to just create the jar, put into your SDFS, create some input file, and let's try to run the word count one before running anything else.
So where is the code? It is under MapReduce exercise folder.
No, the code is a separate folder which I have shared with you.
Okay, I got it.
Right?
Yeah, I got it. Under code we have MapReduce. No.
Yeah, under code there is a folder called I think MapReduce only.
Yeah.
And inside MapReduce you have the Eclipse project.
Maven project, non-Maven project. Let's
Yeah,
try with Maven project.
you can just download the Maven project and import into your Eclipse. Import as a Maven project only.
So Maven project, I click on that folder.
Yeah, you just right click and download it.
Oh, okay. Oh, the whole thing. Okay.
And import that thing into your Eclipse as a Maven project.
No, it says could not create zip. HTTP error. Why? Why could not create? Download? No.
You can just add it to your Google Drive and that will be automatically downloaded if you have installed the Google Drive, or you can.
No, I'm able to download other software, but not this one. So under MapReduce Maven, we have bunch of files, pom.xml and
Yeah, a lot
settings
of
and src. But the project itself, the whole directory itself, I'm not able to download. So let me see if I can add to my drive. Okay. Yeah, let me try this.
Yeah, just add it to your drive and that's a better option.
Okay. No, the server encountered an error. Stupid Google.
Just
yeah, anyway, I will try this. Meanwhile,
just try it out.
Let's go to others.
Okay. So Umesh, I'll just read your question. Karthik, handing over to you. And Umesh has a question in the meanwhile. If reducer and the combine, that I think already. Okay, I got a thing from Rajesh.
No question.
Okay, I got a question from Rajesh, sorry. Looks like my problem is with the installation of Sandbox 2.1 in the VirtualBox. It says virtualization is disabled on BIOS. I have to figure out. Okay, Rajesh, I'll just come to you. I'm just going. I'll just finish Karthik and then come to you. So, okay. Karthik, anything which you have any problem in while running up?
I have not run it yet, but I was able to build using the Maven clean install. But so the Maven project has everything in it, so I have to just upload that and then use that same jar every time when I run different programs.
Sure.
Okay.
Yes. So just try it out and try to run it out.
So,
okay. Handing over to you, Rajesh.
Yeah, Miraj, I'm actually working on the other system, so if it works out, I'll give you a call.
Sure. Okay. So I'll come back to you again in some time. Umesh?
I got the source downloaded into my laptop and I'm trying to import it into Eclipse. So I did a file import and there should be some Maven project to import, right? Like I only see a general set of general CVS GIT install.
Let me check. Let me check what you downloaded. I'm making it a presenter and just show me what you have downloaded.
Okay. So basically, I just used your Eclipse.
Sure.
And,
file import.
File import.
Type Maven. Type Maven. Just type Maven. Maven is not there. Okay. This is the one which is lying over there.
Yeah, I just used
your
version.
This is which version?
I need to import some plugin.
Yeah, in fact, even I had the same issue. I don't see the Maven project.
Okay, so I think Maven plugin is missing in this Eclipse. Umesh, I'll update it over there. For a time being, you can download the latest Eclipse from the Eclipse site, or you can import. You can put the Maven plugin over there.
Okay.
Shall I share the Maven plugin also? Just give me a minute.
Yeah, I think I can just drop that plugin into the plugins directory.
Yeah, Maven plugin for Eclipse. Just a minute. . 'Cause 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 ' It automatically comes up. I think it's some later older version which I've shared over. Probably.
Let's see if I can find Maven here. I'm looking at the plugin section. It has some Maven jars.
Just a minute. I think I found the plugin probably M2 Eclipse.
Yeah, got it.
Got it.
Is it 2.x? Is good? Included correctly?
I'm just checking out with the. I'm not looking into a screen. Just a minute. Yeah, I'm also at the same site. Yeah.
I think we need this plugin for Eclipse.
Yeah.
Can use just the right thing. I think latest release will work.
Okay.
But on my laptop, this is a new laptop which I configured. Over here I was. I might have downloaded the latest Eclipse. I have not used it. Okay.
Okay, JDeveloper, Java EE, Eclipse ID for Java developer. So I think I have. C65 bit.
This is Eclipse ID.
Yeah, it's Eclipse IDE with there are Java developer and also JEE developer. So it should be Java developer, right?
You were downloading. You were downloading the. You were downloading the Maven only, right? Maven plugin.
Yeah, but
that took you over here. Then I think better you use Eclipse ID for Java Enterprise. That is a better option.
I should be able to just get the plugin.
Yeah, plugin only. Yes, yes, that is what I was suggesting to you.
The whole jar file.
So this is where the Maven Eclipse plugin is. I'll just share it with you. Just a minute.
Yeah, Miraj, I think most of us are not familiar with Eclipse because we don't use Eclipse in our company.
Okay, you are using something. Are you using something else? JUnit or something?
We use JDeveloper in our company.
Okay. So okay, you can import it in JDeveloper also. That it's almost same.
No, that's fine. You know, we have enough JDeveloper during office hours. So.
Okay. Okay.
This is a good way of learning a new IDE.
Okay. So I'm just trying to Eclipse to Maven and Eclipse artifact to Maven. One minute. I'll give you the direct jar file only, which you have to just put it into your Eclipse folder, and that would work.
Yeah, I found it.
Okay, here it is. I am pinging it to you. Here it is. So use this URL and download it from here, and just put it into your this artifacts folder.
Okay, let's see. Ping it to me. Okay.
Yeah, same side. Same side. Yeah.
Same page, right? Same
Yeah.
Yes, I'll get 1.2, 1.12, which is the last one.
So where should we copy this jar file?
Into the what do you call that?
Eclipse.
Not found.
1 minute. You can try any other mirror. So inside Eclipse there's a folder called plugins. Yeah, plugins. Yes. The plugin just put this jar file. Put the jar file and restart your Eclipse. That's all.
Oh, I think pretty much all the links seems to be.
I think you can download the other version, 1.1.
Okay, let's see. Some version is good, right? So we don't need to.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm able to get that 1.12. So I don't know why.
Which link did you click?
The last one, 1.12.
No, you click on it, but you see a list of links. When you click on those links, what do you see? You are able to download it?
Yeah. So I see Maven Eclipse plugin 1.5 to 1.12. So I just right click on it. It's a jar file. Just right click and save it.
then not this one. Is this a jar file? This is just a point. Go. Oh yeah. These are jar files. You can just right click and say save.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think maybe
Yeah.
the HTTP link is broken, I think.
Might be. Just put into your Eclipse.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'm restarting my Eclipse too.
And just restart our Eclipse.
Mm-hmm.
Not showing.
Not showing.
It should show. If I do a Maven, it should show.
Yeah. Maven is there only. 1 minute. Just a minute. Is that installed? Is that installed? Is it extracted?
All the links are not found for me. So
You can just right click and download it.
So yeah, I got the jar file. Now I restarted Eclipse. So what? How do I make sure the Maven is enabled?
You can just click on import and just type Maven, and that will give you a feature to import Maven.
Okay, Maven.
Maven jar is there, but you don't see Maven, right? You type in Maven and see if it shows up.
So
Nothing is
let's just try to do one thing.
Nothing is coming up.
We just try to do one thing. Go in your Eclipse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm in Eclipse.
Click on help.
Okay.
Install new. Who is doing that?
Install new software.
Install new software, and inside install new software, click on add.
Click on add.
And just select that
Local directory.
and try this thing or try this option.
Okay, let me see. Oh. Yes. Sweet here. You know what? Let me try this directly. Try to get this from this URL.
Yeah, you can directly copy the URL over here. Put the directly the URL over here.
No, that might not work, right? The URL is not working.
No, URL is the jar file only, so it will work.
Okay, let's see that.
Mhm.
Not working.
Unable to connect to
You have to
repository.
give the name.
Okay, let me see. Oh, name. Okay. Name is, but the problem is, okay, I think I should be able to do this. I mean, once you copy the jar file into plugins directory,
Yeah,
shouldn't it automatically pick it up?
It automatically picks up. And this is a jar file, so it should automatically pick up.
Okay, now I see it. I see Maven integration. Okay, select it, and then next.
So what did you do, Chand? Like, how did you add the Maven plugin?
Okay, so let me ping you the link. So basically what you need to do is you go to, you need to enter the URL on this add repository. Let me ping you, Umesh, the link.
I think he used some other link. The first link was not working. He used some other link, I think.
Yeah,
So
I use a different link.
Yeah, he used some
just
other
copy
link.
this link. Yeah, just copy this link into that that URL field, and then it will pick it up. See if that works.
Okay.
And you
Just
have to
give a name.
give some name. Give some name.
Yeah, give some name as Maven, and then in the URL field, copy this URL, and it should pick it up. Okay, I accept.
Mm.
And now it's installing.
I think it's working up. It's downloading or installing something on your PC also.
Which one?
Yeah, on my PC it is installing.
So Miraj, can you see my screen, right?
Yeah, I can see your screen. I think it's pending. I think it's downloading or doing something. I think. Just wait for a minute.
Yeah, it is pending. Give it some time. Don't click add.
It's
Yeah,
doing
don't
something.
click add when it says
Just
pending.
wait for a minute.
Yeah. Yeah. Shouldn't take this much time, Umesh. Maybe. Were you able to access that link directly from your browser? Check that.
Yeah, he's download Eclipse.
This one, right?
Yes, that one. Click on that. See? This URL is an Eclipse repository. So, yeah, it has instructions on...
No, basically, okay, what I did is, you did this one, right? Like file, install new software.
Yeah.
Add.
Don't edit in your dropdown. It would be available. Just cancel it. In the dropdown, select on the dropdown. Just click on this dropdown. Dropdown. Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
There, here it would be. Just use this Maven one only. Yeah. And just wait or just wait for 1 or 2 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, I found it.
Yeah, now it is. Yeah, just next.
Yeah, accept those terms. It will take some time just to finish. Yeah.
Hey Rajesh.
Yeah, that's it, Umesh. It will
Yeah,
take like
that's good.
3 or 4 minutes, and then yeah.
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah. So for me, the Maven installation is complete, and I restarted Eclipse. So now, where do I see? Okay, so now I need to go import that Maven project.
Yeah, just import the Maven project.
Okay, select and import source. Okay, Maven. I say install or deploy an artifact to a Maven repository. Existing Maven projects. Okay, let me take that. Root directory. So I just have to import that zip file, right? Map reduce
No,
dash.
not the zip. When you go to the directory, if the POM is existing, it will automatically show you the Maven project. So POM is there. You have to just unzip the directory that has the POM, and you have to just that will automatically get rid of the project.
Okay, let me do that 1 minute. I think I'm getting close.
Okay, I think Umesh is done. So Umesh is just doing it out. You can.
Yeah, it's still installing for me.
Yeah, it might
Yeah,
take.
it takes some time.
It will take some time. Yeah. It has to add all the features also and the plugins also.
Right.
Okay, I imported that project, so now I see all this source, target, directory, and everything here.
Yeah. So now you have to just build it up and use the jar file. If you want to use a ready-made jar file, that is also shared in the same folder.
No, let me try to build it by myself
Yeah,
so that
definitely.
I know how to
Definitely.
do this.
Seeing this error, Miraj, basically
What?
says,
An error occurred while collecting the items to be installed. No repository found containing.
I'll just install an Eclipse with contains a Maven. I think that's something very faster. Essentially.
Installing software. Why it gave a problem, but okay.
I didn't have this problem, Umesh. I don't know why.
Did your network got okay? Press OK. Yeah, press OK and try if just check if the Eclipse. Oh, sorry, Maven is there, or you can just download the new. No, Maven.
Yeah.
No. Okay, again, you just download the latest. Just you can download the latest Eclipse. That will just take not more than a minute or so.
Yeah, so I was thinking so. Let me give one more try, and then if it doesn't work, then
Yep.
I'll let it go. Okay, thanks.
Just try it out.
So for me, I imported the project and it gave some errors.
Okay.
Can you? I mean, how do I share my screen
Okay, I'm just giving you the control.
while
So
Umesh is
Umesh,
trying it out?
yeah, Umesh, you can try it out. I'll give the control to Chand and I'll come back to you.
Sure.
Share your screen. Okay. You go to meeting. Add to Chrome. Okay, that's fine.
I'm yet to see your screen.
Eclipse. Let's see Eclipse. Oh no, actually entire screen. Should I select entire
Yeah,
screen?
you can select entire screen also.
That's fine. Share. Can you see it now?
No, not till. Yeah, I can see it now.
Okay, so yeah, this is can you see my Eclipse IDE here?
Yes, I can see your screen ID over here, and nothing to worry about it. And just open command prompt, or you can use this pom.xml or right click on this pom.xml.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
can, and
Okay.
and there's option called install. Maven, inside Maven there will be an option called install.
Okay, inside Maven there is
Maven.
an option called
And dependency
that's
add plugin.
okay.
Okay, and just build it from the command prompt better. Just open the command prompt and click on, go to the directory and type mbn and install.
Okay.
This is your
Okay,
Maven config.
so
Just open command prompt, type mbn,
yeah.
type mbn,
Okay, just type.
mbn, space.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
It's done. Yeah. Just go to the directory.
It's there.
Yeah, go to the directory.
Now go to the directory projects. Hadoop. And then here I go to that map reduce Maven project. Okay. So here the pom.xml is there. So what should I
One problem while downloading up, the problem while downloading the file always, which everyone faces, this dot class is always converted to underscore class and dot project is converted to underscore project.
Oh, okay.
So just
Let me rename that.
rename them. Yeah. Just rename them.
That's the problem. Could be. Yeah, we are all Unix guys, so I mean I use ls on Windows, so all the Unix commands you can see.
Yeah, I also many times. So now just
Okay,
try
now
to
it's again.
yeah, and try to refresh it or try to re-import it first before running that. Or
Yeah, let me try to re-import it. So
just
should I delete it?
Just delete it.
Okay.
Yeah, just delete it.
Delete project contents. Not
Okay.
on the disk.
Yeah, just press OK. Just press OK.
Okay.
Yeah, continue.
I was able to import the Maven project, no issues.
And now file and import it. Again, as a Maven project. Existing Maven project. Next.
Yeah, I'm going to the directory. Hadoop. This guy. Okay, finish.
And finish. So, but still it will give an error because the jars are not there. So for that you have to just now just go to that command prompt and to press mbn install, mbn clean install. So that will clean your target directory and create a new one. Mbn space clean space install. Yeah, press enter.
Yeah, it's running.
So it will download a lot of things. It will take 5-10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
It will download a lot of dependent.
Yeah, can you see my command
Yeah,
prompt?
yeah, I can see it. Yeah, it's downloading up. So it will take some time.
Okay. Okay, fine. So yeah, I think I'm set. How about others, Rajesh, Karthik? Maybe you can move on.
Yeah, I install the Maven integration for Linux. That's where I am.
Okay. Okay.
So is there anything I need to do after this one?
So after that,
I can share my screen.
yes, I'll give it to you. Just a second. I'll give the control to you. So Rajesh. So Rajesh, you are the presenter now.
Yeah. So this is where I'm right now. The Eclipse Maven integration for Eclipse. This is all finished. Do I need to do anything?
So yeah, just select this thing, Maven integration for Eclipse. Just select the checkbox on left hand side. Yeah, and press.
I don't have anything to go next or anything.
Why it's not showing next? What is the problem?
I cannot finish it. Or do you think it is still going on?
No, it's already done.
All items are installed.
All items are installed. So just cancel it. Just cancel
Cancel
it.
it?
Cancel it. Yeah.
Okay.
And
Okay.
go to close this welcome. Close this welcome.
Close this one.
Welcome.
Yeah, I did that.
And there's some file option on somewhere. No, not yeah. It is
Okay.
import.
Import.
Type Maven.
This one, right?
Yeah, existing Maven projects. And click next.
Is doing something.
And just browse the directory where your code is lying.
Oh, where my code is?
Yeah. And probably in your Google Drive.
Yeah.
MapReduce. Yeah, Maven project. Yeah, and yeah, just nothing else. Just press open and click finish. Now your project is ready, and open. You can right click this form. Right click this form file.
Okay. This one, right?
Yeah.
Map.js is read only. Do you wish to make it? Right?
Yes. Yes. I don't know. It's trying to write something.
Read only. Do you wish to make it right? Yeah, actually, I just it.
So just right click this form file.
Yeah.
And there's an option to install probably on your PC. Otherwise, you can directly run it from command prompt. Right click Maven. Down. Last third line. And yeah, it's still not enabled. You can use command prompt to install it. Just open your DOS console.
Okay, and just
yeah, terminal, shell, new window, and go to the directory.
yeah, I need to go to that.
No, not. Where are you?
Okay.
This is your shell, local shell, right? Local shell, right? Just go to the
Miraj.
just a minute.
Miraj, a quick question.
Just
question.
Yeah, 1 minute. And go to the directory and just press mvn install. Yeah, Karthik.
Yeah. So in my Eclipse also, I get the pom.xml with the X mark. So when I double click that, it gives me that the dependency for Java tools is not found.
Oh,
So
okay.
maybe if you resolve that in, I think
sure.
Rajesh say,
Sure,
yeah, it will
okay.
allow you to download or install it.
Sure. So for that, what you have to do is, okay. So your Maven compilation will also be giving the Java error, right?
No, my Maven compilation works fine because I have the Java in the system path, right?
1 minute. So the problem is, okay, I can understand the problem which you are facing up. 1 minute. Just a sec. Okay, so if you can see over, so okay. So what you can do is, if any one of you can share me your pom.xml, I'll tell you, just comment one thing. So Rajesh, you can just open the pom.xml and just double click.
Yeah. Open.
Yeah, open. Yes, by default I think everything is okay. Go to the pom.xml, below, down. There's something called overview, dependencies, hierarchy, pom.xml. Just little up. Just little up. Yeah, and right last tab, pom.xml. Yeah. Okay. So this dependency management, comment this part, dependency management, everything inside dependency management.
This one, right?
Yeah. Comment this or delete it. Dependency management. Not like no. Comment with the thing like this. Less than equals to. Start like this.
Oh, okay. 1 second. Give me a second. Mine is all got stuck here. I couldn't see yours.
Okay.
Can you see my screen?
I can see your screen, but you have to comment like the way I send you in the chat window.
In the chat window? Okay, 1 second, then I can.
You know, the beauty of GoToMeeting is you will never see what is typed on the on the screen, the GoToMeeting, but that is visible to you only.
Okay. Give me a second. Actually, I don't know. Oh, sorry.
And end it like this.
Not able to see the chat window. That's it. Okay. Okay.
So Karthik, you also just comment this whole dependency management, everything inside dependency management, comment everything inside dependency management, and Java tool is referred in the dependency management only. So that will resolve the thing which you are facing now.
Is this the way?
Yeah. Now the slash and the greater than sign, delete that part and move it to the end of the dependency management.
Okay.
Computer Thank you. Hey,
No. Rajesh, you have to, the comment part is ended over there only. You have to move the end of the comment to the end of the dependency management.
Okay.
No. Before that, the comment is ended over there only.
Okay. So
the minus greater than sign, right? You remove that from the
remove that.
Oh, okay, this one, okay.
Yeah, cut it.
Yeah, that one, remove it and
Control
go
X,
to the
Control X.
the closing.
Yeah, go down. Yeah, that's all. Go down. Down. Yeah, here, dependency, just after dependency management. Just after dependency management.
This one, right?
Yeah, right here. Yeah.
Now, save it. Just save it. Control S.
Yeah. So now, why is the dependency tag is showing there is some error?
That is not an error. Just sometimes saving it gives you the problem. You can now just run. This sometime Eclipse gives you project build dependencies. Just run Maven clean install. Everything will be done on your terminal.
So now I go back to the terminal and run the Maven clean install again.
Yeah.
Oh, now it failed. Now it says failed to validate form per project.
Form per project.
Yeah. Failed to validate form per project.
Per project.
Form for FOR.
For project. Validate. I think while commenting you did something. You commented the dependency management only.
Yes.
Just a minute. It would be something like this. I am just sharing my screen again.
Okay.
So
What I'm commenting here is all the JUnit.
So this is what you have to comment, dependency management, starting from here and comment it till here, and just leave the dependencies part, and inside your dependencies remove if JDK tools is there. We don't require that.
That's what I did, but
Okay, I'll give you the control. Let me have a look.
okay.
So you have the control now.
Okay, let me share it.
Rajesh, by the time you just try to run ambient clean install, and that will download a lot of directories before giving you an error if there's an error.
So, Miraj, where can I download that one?
You don't have to download anything. Maven will download everything for you. You have to just type Maven clean install, and I hope you have installed Maven, right?
Yes.
So just type Maven and clean and install on your shell. Go to the directory where your form.xml is lying and just type Maven instead. Just press Maven clean install. So sorry, Chand, just forget these red lines and everything and in Eclipse for a time being. Just try to build it from the command line and then come back over here. It will
Okay, so I tried this command line thingy here.
Yeah. Can you increase?
So
Can you increase it? Yeah, can you make it a little bigger? Yeah. So it says dependency version is missing over the Apache Hadoop version. Okay. ID Hadoop map reduce computational dependency version is missing. Sure. Okay. You have commented the dependency, so it will. Okay.
But before commenting the dependency management,
before commenting the okay, so you can just remove the JDK dependency from the dependency management and run it, because the dependency it's not able to find the dependencies for downloading up. Rather than commenting the everything, you can just comment the JDK tools, or
just commenting.
Yeah, or
okay,
or if you have the JDK tool will also work. If you have the JDK rather than JR, the JDK tool will also work.
I have JDK.
So if your JDK is installed, it's correctly there in your Java. What do you call it? Java home and the path.
I think it's not able to find the org.apache.hadoop artifact.
No, that it will download. Don't worry about that part. It will download for you.
Okay, so now I uncommented that dependency management.
Yeah,
so and uncomment. Hold on.
Go to Maven, run Maven.
Yeah. Okay. So Maven clean install.
Yeah.
Oh, now also got the same thing. Why?
What is the problem? Maven project form.xml org Apache get. Acha, okay. Go to your directory where this project is there. Go to the directory. Show me the directory.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find out here. Yeah, I am here. This is the one.
Go little up, one folder up. .class .project is there. Ambient. Okay, so before this, try to run ambient eclipse.
Ambient : Eclipse.
Ambient space eclipse : Eclipse.
Eclipse.
Eclipse. It will. It's Eclipse. On Eclipse is probably. I think that is only command. Just enter it.
Yeah, I tried same error.
See, okay. Give -e at the end. Ambient clean install and -e. So that will print the detailed logs. Dependency version is missing. Dependency version is missing for Apache Hadoop. Dependencies version is missing for Apache Hadoop author jar. Dependency version is missing. 1 minute. Just a minute. Show me your POM again. Some problem with your POM only. Show me your POM again. And you have not changed anything, right?
No.
Okay, not a problem. Just show me that again. Not a problem. Show me your POM again. POM.xml. Show me that again.
Yeah, this is the POM.xml.
Yeah, go up. Just press Control M. Control M.
Petroleum. Okay, bigger screen, right?
Yeah.
So why is it complaining about this packaging jar? The version cannot be empty.
There's something, some mischaracter or something in your file. Just a minute. The file is perfectly fine. There's no problem with the file. Just a sec. I started complaining it from you after the version only. And I'm just trying to figure out why. Packaging. This is the problem. Just Chand, just try to delete the space after further and things like that. Is there some jump character or something?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying. Let me see.
No, just prior to packaging. I think there's the error coming up. I don't know why.
No, but I'm also getting the same error.
Same error?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
I got the project installed and I couldn't build it. With the Maven clean install, I couldn't build it. No issue. What is the issue you're having? You're having.
Are you people have priorly Maven on your PC, or the first time you're using? First time. Okay. So the default Maven is okay. So the default Maven is used. That's okay. And okay. And the Maven.
So if it helps, right, I was able to build a Maven before I installed the Maven for Eclipse.
So that would not so Eclipse and Maven are totally independent. So that should not create a problem. Probably.
So for Chand, are you having problems building the Maven clean install? Or?
Yes. He's having.
Yes. So first, initially, I was able to run it successfully, but when I try it again, it's failing. I don't know why.
So just ping me that error over here.
Let me. Do we need that packaging option? Let me try to comment this thing.
Which packaging option? Yeah, this is required to package. This will only create your jar.
Oh, this is required. Okay.
This is the only thing which will create your real jar.
So my question to Miraj is,
yeah,
when we install the plugin separately on Eclipse, will it modify anything on the pom.xml? Because the existing pom.xml is failing. Before it was working fine.
No, this will Maven plugin will not change anything in your POM. That is a separate file related to your code. That will not do anything in your code.
So now it is fine. Now it is fine. I didn't do anything. I just.
So that is what I'm saying. Sometimes it's create a problem while compiling.
Yeah, this is I think Eclipse issue. So now can all of you see my screen?
Yeah, see, it's the UTF-8 character was the problem. So there was some UTF-8 character coming in your file that was creating the problem, and if I think you deleted something, just deleted some space.
Yeah, I mean, if others also getting into the same issue, what you
And
do is,
just press backspace after before packaging, and then just press and enter. So that will remove any junk character which has appeared by downloading the file.
Okay, okay. Yeah, now all those warnings are gone. That's good. Okay.
So Miraj, I think the next step, so we built the jar. I took the jar into the Hadoop
Okay.
for the data, right? Like we need to put this data into the HDFS, right?
Yeah. So you have to create some data for you to run this word count.
The data. You have a data folder in the sample. Right?
Yeah, you can use any of the data from there.
So I just copied the whole thing into my Hadoop world, Hadoop file system. But I had to import that into the Hadoop thing, right? Like I had to
Yes. You have to put into HDFS.
So the output of this map, I mean, MEN clean install is the map reduce 001 snapshot.jar, right?
Yes, the smaller one. You can use the smaller one.
The smaller one, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so now what are the next steps?
So, sorry, can you repeat what we need to do to fix this? I'm still getting the error.
So Karthik, there's some jump character which has appeared in this XML while transferring over the network. So you can you can open this XML into TextPad and save it as a Unix format, and that will remove all the things. Or you can just press backspace before the line where it's showing an error and delete all the spaces, and that will remove any invisible junk characters in the file.
Okay, let me try that.
Or you can open it with anything like TextPad or something and just save it as in the Unix format. There's an option called saving as Unix format. In your
to install the Maven.
So there's a folder. I've shared the Maven in my shared drive only, and there's a document which talks about you have to set two parameters. One is Maven_home, and you have to point the bin directory of Maven in your path. Only two things you have to do in the system variables.
Okay.
So Karthik, were you able to fix it?
No, I'm trying. Wait.
So what you do is,
So Karthik, I'm just making the presenter. Let me have a look. So Chand, I have taken the control from you.
Okay, sure.
Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah, I can see your screen. So do you have TextPad or something?
Yes, I'm modifying that file, saving it as a different extension, and I will rename it.
Don't. So yeah, save as. You can just save as. Not it say overwrite the same file. Overwrite the same file. Save as Unix format bus. No,
Save as type.
No. Karthik, this will not work. You have to. No, Notepad will not help you, I think, bro. Does it have?
This is not Notepad. This is Notepad++. It has extra features.
Okay. Notepad++. Okay. Just Unix. No, this will not work. This does not have the Unix format. That is there in the TextPad. Yeah. That is there in the TextPad, not in the Notepad. Notepad++. Or you can just go little up.
Wait. Let's take a look at it. Yes. Hold on, just a second.
Yeah, Karthik, I will tell you how to fix it. Go
up. Ahead.
Yeah. Go to that top section of the file, XML file.
On the Notepad or here?
No, on the Eclipse.
Eclipse only. Just scroll up. I'll tell you.
Yeah. Before this version 1.7, press backspace.
Hold on. Just how do I get rid of this chat window? Okay. Go ahead.
Where the line which is showing you an error.
Yeah.
Remove all the spaces prior to that line. Just press backspace. All the spaces only. Prior version, yeah.
No,
and prior version 1.7 also.
Prior version.
Yeah, here. Just remove all this. Yeah, remove all this.
Yes, those white spaces.
Control S.
Okay.
Yeah.
I already did Control S.
And remove after this line also, and there is still one error. Just remove the extra
Wherever
spaces.
you see. Not the one before.
The one before
I did.
system code, yeah. Just try it again. Some junk character probably. Still there's some junking.
Okay, Karthik, do this. Move your cursor to the end of the version.
End of
The version. Yeah, right. Just one line above. Yeah, right here. Okay. Hit delete. Okay. And now hit enter.
let's see. Let's leave it in the same line. There is no character, right? It's still giving error. Let me go up and then do the delete again.
No, I see there is a. Yeah, there is another UTF-8 character here, man. Okay. So go one level up, one line up.
Here?
Okay. Now hit. Yeah. No. Go down. Now go down. Okay. Right after group ID, hit enter. Yeah, hit enter there. And now, yeah, hit enter again. Okay. Go to the end of the line. Delete it. Yeah, this is the.
Let me remove this line. Okay, let me see. Okay. Page
Yeah, now
down.
it's all gone. Now it's all gone.
Yeah, it's gone. No, there's still one error. Where? There's still one error, I think. Where it is? In between, in middle.
Yeah, dependency.
There's again some junk character over there. Yep. It's all one. Just now down, but just run that.
No, there is one in the top now.
No, what?
Where?
No, you require the dependency. Yeah. What is there in the top? That will be the XML. That is nothing. This is not a problem. Just now you can not just that's not a problem. That is just the XML thing.
So let me try the Maven
Yeah.
install.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you should be able to.
Yeah, now it's working. So why are we not able to install from here? Maven.
Yeah, now it will work. Just POM inside. 1 minute. Where it option comes? There's an option which comes up. Just a minute. I'll tell you where the option comes up. So if you click on sorry, not on the Maven side, no, run as, not on the run as, yeah. Maven build, Maven clean, Maven install. So here you can also run.
Okay. Okay, that's good. Okay, so then I think I don't have any problem anymore.
Okay, so now you create the jar file, put into your SGFS and try to run the word count.
Okay.
So now we ran it. Let me try to run it from Eclipse. So I say Maven clean. Run as Maven clean, and then
And install. So that will do all the thing what you're doing from the command prompt also.
yeah, I mean I prefer to do it from the IDE itself. So let me do.
I prefer to do it from the so black screen only.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So now it's done.
I got the word count running, so that's pretty good.
Alright, cool. So I think
Already?
Yeah, Umesh, the Mac runs much faster than Windows.
No, I am Windows too.
Okay, so Rajesh and Mac, okay.
So I use the Hue browser to import my data.
Okay, you did a smart way. That's the reason I was telling you that I do not tell people the Hue browser. After the 4 or 5 classes, I tell people there's something called Hue browser. So that will make them understand how to use Hadoop commands.
Yeah, you can put some. Is it like Hadoop fs-put?
Yes. So that there you will see the real thing. So that's the reason in the first class I was telling you some of the points that I will tell you later. Those are the reasons. So
Okay.
I personally
Umesh,
prefer to skip those things.
Umesh, you are going too fast. So yeah, we got this jar file. So what do we need to do next?
So you have to put the jar file into your Unix box. That is your sandbox.
Sandbox. So I go to some UI.
Yeah, you can use this. The same thing what is displayed on the screen right now. This WinSCP.
I need to run the WinSCP, and then I think I have not configured this WinSCP. Hold on. Where is WinSCP?
You don't have to configure anything. Just download and run that.
It's an exe file. Just run it.
And then connection parameters, you just give 127.0.0.1 and 2222 as a port. Q and Hadoop as the user password.
Oh, okay. So I think that's what I didn't do. So port number is 1222 or 2222? Hello. So it says the server's host key was not found. Continue connecting and add. Okay.
Yeah, add it. Yes, click on yes.
Yeah, I got it now. So let me go to which folder it is. Go to I'm navigating to that folder. Okay, just give me 1 minute. Projects group.
Do we need to create input files or are already there?
No, either you can use the data folder or you create any file. There are a lot of files inside the data folder. You can use any one of the files, or you can create any file.
So which target directory should I move that file to? User lib hui?
Anywhere in the Hadoop. It's all dependent.
Anywhere in the Hadoop. Okay, so now I select this file. How do I move it?
Where is the data folder? Let me see. Okay, let me use the hue.
So, Miraj, can you give me presenter role? I just want to show you my WinSCP.
1 minute. Just a minute. So that was Umesh, right? No, Chad.
No, Basha.
Basha.
Yeah, you are the presenter now.
Okay, so let me see entire screen here. Share. Okay, so you see my WinSCP?
No, I am yet to see your screen. I am yet to see your screen.
It will come.
Yeah, I can see.
So now I have this jar file. Now how do I move it over here?
Just drag and drop.
Oh, just drag and drop. Okay. So okay, copy.
Yeah.
Okay, now I see map reduce. Okay.
Now just go
now
to
let me go to.
Now go to Putty.
Go to Putty. Where is Putty? Okay. Yeah, I have this Putty thingy here. Yes, here I do.
Again.
Yeah, I see the jar file. Yeah. Now from the UI, where do I check? So I am on the Sandbox.
No, there are two things, no, Basha. One is your HDFS, one is a Unix. The sandbox is the Unix machine on which HDFS is installed.
Running.
This is a HDFS file system you're looking in the Hue browser, and there you have copied into your Unix thing.
Oh, okay. So now we copy only onto Unix. So now I need to move it into
No,
HDFS.
the jar need not to be moved into HDFS. That will be done by your when you submit the jar. So only the thing which is required into your HDFS is the data which you want to process.
Okay.
So the data which you want to process need to be in the HDFS.
Okay, so where is the data then?
So you have to create the data, or you can use any of the file lying in the HDFS to pass it as an input to your program.
Okay.
So Chan, I think
Yeah.
you can also do. You can create a VI. Just do a VI. And put
On
some
this one?
value there. Yeah,
Okay.
you just do a VI.
Or there's lot many files like this version file or anything you can just move into Hadoop. Or there's a version file lying over here. Any file you can just move it. License.txt, you can move the license.txt into SDFS.
No, but I think yeah, just some value, and then you can just do a Hadoop.fs.put. So I did yeah.
Let me see.
It's just like this. This is a test. This is a test.
Okay, just I'm creating this simple file.
Yeah, you can just put it.
Yeah, I created this guy, and now how do I move it? Hadoop.
Hadoop fs minus put the file and the destination directory.
And the destination.
Destination directory.
It's just put in the same place. You're gonna, if you don't give anything, it's gonna put in the same location.
It will put into your user directory. Space.
Okay.
Press space, and if you don't give, it will put into your just if you press just dot, it will put into your user directory.
Okay. Anyway, that's fine. Yeah, I just want to test it out, right?
Yeah.
So the command is
Hadoop fs minus put. Put will put into your SDFS slots. Now, if you say Hadoop fs minus ls, that will list your files over there.
yeah. I mean, okay. So now Hadoop fs minus ls, it should show that file. Okay, now I see data.txt.
You can run the word count command with this as the input.
On this terminal?
Yeah, in the same place. Hadoop.
Hadoop. Can you give me the syntax?
Yeah, you can go into the word count in the Eclipse. Right, in the Eclipse, you open up the word count project and the Java file, and in the bottom there is a line. You can just copy that. It says how to run that command.
Okay,
open up the word count. Yeah, open that.
Word count Java.
Word count Java. In the last line, you basically have
the command.
Yeah.
To run it.
Oh yeah. Okay, this way.
Yeah. Scroll down to the end. Just copy the Hadoop jar.
But ensure you change your input directory.
Right.
Yes. Here, how do I paste it? Hadoop jar produce. Okay, yeah, I think I got it. you can take the control over here.
Sure. So anyone else facing any other problem? Got the what do you call output? No one got the output till now?
No, I'm still running this. I'm typing the command right now. So com dot design. Dot user b data dot txt will be user b. Okay.
Next weekend, would it be possible for you people to take a class at some other time? That is 6:30 p.m. on Friday.
6:30 p.m. on Friday.
Mm.
No, next weekend is not possible.
Or on the same time on Friday rather than Saturday. That is your Friday morning.
Oh, Friday morning.
Central, this will be central time or?
Yeah, I'm talking about the CST. I think
Central
everyone is CST only, right?
No, I'm.
Yeah, but we are working, right?
Okay, yeah, that's why I'm just asking whether it's possible on Friday evening.
Friday evening.
Yeah, Friday evening.
4:30 for me, right? I'm in the Pacific. I'm California.
4:30 is not possible. 2:30 in the night it's for me. So 4:30 is too early for me.
Sorry, go ahead, son.
Yeah, when he says Friday evening, he is referring to India time.
No, I'm referring to your time, your Friday evening. That is my Saturday morning.
Oh, my Friday evening?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
What if India is in finals?
Sorry?
Then we cancel Sunday class. We celebrate, right?
Yeah. So anyhow, yeah. So I wanted to tell you. So I had a baby girl, 2-3 weeks back. So there's a function of her. So there's no class on Sunday. I'll not be able to take the class on Sunday. But Saturday class, I'm trying to adjust on my Saturday morning. So that's why I was.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank you. I think someone also had Bilbas as a baby. I think last week. Congratulations!
Yeah,
I forgot to congratulate to you. So that's the first.
Rajesh.
Thank you. So Sunday I'll not be able to take up. Sorry for that. But Saturday I was just trying to figure out if it's possible for you to take on Friday evening.
No, Friday evening actually it doesn't work for me. So why don't we just skip this coming weekend and then continue with next weekend?
Yeah, okay, but if I was just trying if it's possible for everyone, so we can take it, or even if on a weekday also I can take it if it's possible with everyone on your evenings.
So weekday evening should be fine for me.
Yeah, weekdays. Yeah, it depends, right? Like because I'm in the California time, so if it's 6:30, 4:30 is going to be too much early for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, we can have it
late.
We can have it late also, somewhere around 8 p.m. CST or 9 p.m. 9 p.m. CST is fine with me.
Yeah, 9 p.m. CST would be 7 for me. That would be okay, unless I'm not caught into some kind of escalation and things like that. So usually weekdays.
Yeah, I'm also fine with the weekday. Yeah, that should be.
Just one class so that we don't this long gap. I don't want to have a long gap. So that's why.
Yeah.
So
weekdays 9 p.m. CST is fine with me.
So let's try to do this thing. Let's have on Wednesday or Thursday one class, and then this Saturday and Sunday will not have a class, and we'll have continue from the next Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So I'll send you an invite for 9 p.m. CST or for either Wednesday or Thursday. And if anyone has any problem, just drop an email, reply to all, so that we can reschedule it, or anything which happens to any escalation or late office or things like that.
Yeah, I actually I prefer Wednesday because I have meeting till 8:30 p.m. my time,
Okay.
and I can continue at 9. I mean, if it works for others. I mean, personally, my preference would be Wednesday. I mean, if others have other preference, then I'm okay with that.
Wednesday, I have a meeting at 9 o'clock for IDC. So Wednesday,
9 o'clock. No,
yeah,
9 o'clock IDC means 9 o'clock India time or your time?
India time, yeah, India time. Basically, 9 o'clock for me, it will be
I'm
9:30 for them, right?
I am talking about right now. I'm talking all in CST time.
All CST. Let's talk about CST to avoid confusion.
I am talking about only in CST time.
I think, yeah, 9 o'clock CST would be 7 o'clock for me. I think 7 o'clock is okay. Wednesday at 7 o'clock is fine.
Yes,
Fine.
yeah, that's what we are suggesting.
So this is what I'm looking at.
Rajesh and Karthik, how
So
about you
this
guys?
is what I'm looking at. So 9 p.m. CST I'm talking about. So I'll send an invite.
Yep.
Right. So I'll send an invite for Wednesday, 9 p.m. CST. Let's have one class over a weekday, so that we don't, there's not a long gap of 15 days. So Hadoop fs minus -k as output file. Yes, that is a file. That is a command, Umesh, to print your output file. That is a directory where your output file is there with part 00 something.
Yeah, I am also able to run this word count program. I got the output here. So what is expected from this program?
So the expectation was to set up all these things or all your environment, and you are able to look into SDFL and things like that. That was only expectation from this program.
It will count the number of words that are actually matching, and then it will give you the number of
words, unique words in your file.
Number of unique words in the file. Okay, I think it got it. 3 records it found it because.
Yeah. So your file would have been small, only 3 words, and they count.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So
yeah, you can take control of the screen, Niraj. Now I think I'm done with this.
Okay. I think I have only now shared my screen only.
So now, how do I go to this Hui browser?
So 127. 8000 port, 127.0.0.1 and 8000 port.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I prefer typing localhost. That's convenient.
Yeah, you can use anything.
Localhost is basically maps to same IP address. Okay, so now I am on the sandbox here.
And here you can just browse to the file system, and that will there also you can
okay, file browser.
Yep.
Yeah, output. Okay, so there is a directory called output created, and there is a file called part-or-000.
If you open that, you will see the word count of different words in your file.
Okay. To open that file, I just click it. Okay, so it says Basha 1, Chand 1, name 2. Okay.
Quick question, Miraj, did you share the data file somewhere?
There is a data folder which I've shared over there only in the code only, but that has different data which we'll be talking about in other programs which will be running up. For word count, you can use any file.
Okay.
Ajesh, mute.
So, Raj, I see that some of the samples that you have in here, like it doesn't have the same kind of like how to run it kind of thing. Like what are the parameters that has to be passed in?
Most of the classes would have, some of them might not have. So, but I think most of the classes would have, like,
Same kind of input and output?
The input and output would differ for different classes. So they will be pointing to some particular file in the input place.
Yeah, I was looking at the first one or something, which actually, which one is this one?
This is inverse. This is inverse input or Java.
In the MapReduce package,
Mm-hmm.
I saw a couple of them. Basically, like map file write. Like if you look
Map
at the first
map file right.
map file, yeah, map file, format file format dot map file.
File format dot
The first
right.
one, go up. I think.
This one.
No, it's in the map reduce, right? Scroll up.
Yeah, I'm inside the map reduce only. Yeah, tell me the file. I'll type it. File name. What is the file name?
File name is map file write.
Map file right. What is this file doing? Let me check. This is not a MapReduce code. This is some other file which is creating some file format for you. We'll look into this. This is not a MapReduce code. So this is all the code which we would be keep on discussing it. I also keep on adding different codes. So I think you won't have the latest version of code over there. A lot of classes over here also. So I keep on changing the classes based on what people discuss. So, but I've shared, I think.
Which sample is actually appropriate for that reducers, the combiner, and then the mapper? You actually had this the job definition and things like that, right?
Sample. What do you mean by sample?
Like you actually went through some code in your presentation about creating a job, creating a mapper, creating a reducer, creating a combiner. Right? So 3 of those. Is there any sample that we can run?
Yeah, inside this, the combiner, mapper, and reducer are all there in the code which you right now ran. That is a word count. There we are using not only the combiner, the mapper, as well as reducer. All the 3 things that we are using over there.
Okay. Okay, so it's a reducer and mapper.
And the combiner is little up. Is it there?
No, I think you added that. I think. It's not
I think it was there and over here only, or you can add it like this.
Yeah.
Probably it is there. I think just search it out. Probably it's there, but something this like this you can add it.
No, it's not there, but I think I can add
Okay.
it.
Yeah. So this is how you now. I have also shared one MapReduce problem statement with everyone. Try to do that and run it up. And let me show you some other code also if everyone is done with the MapReduce part. Oh, sorry, the word count part. I think Umesh was done and Rajesh was done, I think, probably, right?
I'm not sure. I'm done.
Okay. So Karthik, still facing any problem?
No, I am done.
Okay, Rajesh. Looks like he's a little away. Okay, so you can read that the problem statement which I've shared with you for the MapReduce and try to run that thing. And let me show you, we have some time, so let me show you some other code also. So that will give you more insights. So although I do not cover most of the code, because most of the students who learn Hadoop are either from data warehouse background or from somewhat analytical kind of background or DBAs. So I rarely touch in detail Java code with people. So batch like this, that's the reason I think your 4 batches created, because you 4 from same background. So that's the reason your 4 batches created. Otherwise, most of the people in the other batches are BAs or sales people. So let me show you a few more other things. So yesterday we talked about, write table. We can create our own write tables. So let's look into this interesting thing. Here what we did is, we extended the generic writable and created a class which would take any kind of writable rather than text or anything. We just we have used a top level class writable as what we can write it up. So now what we did is,
what package is this one is?
okay, so let me show you. Okay, so everyone, I think the code which is shared over there is older one. I'll share this code. These files you might not have. Some of these files you might have. Some of these files you might not have. I'll upload the latest one over there. The Java code people really look at, so I really upload it over there. I'll upload this latest one over there. You might not have this thing. If you don't have, I'll update it. Update.
That's why we don't have this map
Yeah, okay,
package.
Sure. I'll upload this latest code over there, or I'll share you the GitHub if you are familiar with GitHub. I don't use it, but otherwise I have to explain how to use the GitHub and things like that. So let me show you the map class. So, and before that, let me show you the data file. Then it will make more sense. So, options. Okay. So, where is the? So this is a file as an input. This file is your clickstream data. The clickstream data is highly used in the Hadoop industry because clickstream data gives you a lot of insight about the users on your website and things like that. And as Hadoop is too much limelight in with e-commerce industry and things like that, so clickstream data is highly used in this industry to do, which is used for processing and finding out different insights. So this is one of the clickstream data. IP address from where the request came up, what time kind of request get, what to get, the response 200, OK 400 and things like that, and number of byte transferred. Okay, so this is how your each request is there in the line. So there's a normal regex subtraction. I'll not go into the regex, what this regex is doing, but this regex is somehow segregating all those things. So by the regex, I'm able to find out the IP address, the user, the response type, and number of byte transferred from the data. So this is a regex which is used for that. And now what I'm doing is, I am writing the key as the IP address and the value as two things over here. The text, the request text, that is the URL from which the request came, and the number of byte transfer. I am writing two key value pairs from my mapper class. And I am able to write this because I have created something called multi-value writable, the class which I showed you right now, which can accept anything as a writable. So it is not, this is a top level class writable. So I'm not using any text or int or long writable kind of thing. I'm using the writable directly over here. So the benefit which I got is, where's the class gone? Is it gone? So the benefit which I got is I can write anything. So what I write over here is the IP address and the request, and IP address and the number of bytes transferred. On the reducer side, what I'm doing is I am just what I'm doing is, now I know my values could be of two types, so I'm just finding out the instance of, if my value is of type int, I am know that is number of byte transferred from that IP, and if is not of type int, that will be the IP, that will be the get request, or the put request. So what I'm doing is I am grouping all those requests into single line and printing it out. So at the final line which I'm getting is the IP address, the bytes transferred to that from that IP address, and the different requests which came from that IP address. So I achieved the two things in a single MapReduce program. Let me run it up and show it to you what I'm trying to do. And in the custom MapReduce log class, right now I'm not doing anything great. All I did is I just used that mapper class. I just used as reducer class. And one thing which I did is I set the map value output and the reducer outputs. So this is how you set the reducer, what your reducer would be outing up and what your mapper would be outing up. So my mapper was,
Viraj,
yeah.
So this is the driver which actually creates a job, and the Hadoop is going to invoke the map and the reduce methods on the mapper and the reducer. So I see that you are actually getting a context, right? That's what we are setting the right in the context.
Yeah.
So what is that context and how is that set up?
So context is the object which is passed to you. Context is similar to your, with the context which will containing all the
No, because this context is not generated in the client or in the the Hadoop layer I think creates a context. Seems like, right?
Hadoop is not the framework which is triggering your job is creating the context for you. So
Right.
prior.
It's like a hidden, it's a transparent to the code, but it's something internal happening to create the context.
Yeah, similar to you when you create when you trigger your Spring jobs, so the context is automatically passed to your main program or run thing. So the context.
So does the context have all the information of the job?
Yes, that has that has all the things related to your job and the container.
Okay, so it's a given for us then.
Yeah, that is available to you, or that is passed to you. So if you look over here in the mapper class, so there are the three things which I talked about yesterday: the key, the value, and the context. And we just call a write function on the context only to emit our key and value pairs.
Okay.
So here I did two more things. Because I was explicitly using some other class from map output, so I have set at job.set map output value class is my multi-value write-up, which I did not did in any of the programs I showed you right now. So over here, what I'll achieve by this program is I'll achieve the output something like this: IP address, number of byte transferred, and the requests which came from that IP address in a single line, which was not possible if I have not used the multi-value writable, because without multi-value writable, either I've got these requests or I've got the bytes, but I cannot have achieved both the things in a single MapReduce program. You want me to run it?
Yeah, let's run it.
Sorry?
Yeah, let's run the
program. Sure. Let me go to the console where I am. Okay.
You will be sharing the latest code that you are sharing.
Okay, yeah, I'll share it with you. If by mistake I forgot it, you can just drop me an email. Otherwise, I'll share it after the class. If by mistake I forgot it, just drop me an email on miraj and the DESIGNPATHS This is my IP address. Sorry, this is my email address. You can if I forgot it, you can. So now does it make, by the time it's running up down, now does the thing making sense to you? Now is it clear how the MapReduce works and how we are going now? It's going good, or any concern anyone has, any problem, anything which anyone has?
I think it's going good so far.
Okay. Sure. Thanks, Chand. So it's running up. So by the time it's running up, let's look into a few other things. Let's run in the backend. Okay. So let me show you some other things. So here what we are doing is we are creating a custom input format. So
I can't see your screen, Viraj.
you can't see my screen. Okay, just a minute. Now you can see it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So here I created my record reader, my on record reader. So I am again reading that same file. Now what I did is, instead of doing that in the mapper class, I can achieve the things which I want to do, or I can put my some business logic to read my data and can pass and create my own keys and value pairs and pass that to the mapper class. So for that, what I have to do is I have to create my file input format and the corresponding record reader. So I extended the record reader and I created a log file record reader. And here what I'm doing is, so these are the default functions which I have overridden, which you have to override. Definitely when you will extend it, you will override it. So I've overridden the next key value function, and I've used the same regex over here and figured out the IP address, the timestamp, the request, the bytes from my file. Now I can create my on key and the value and pass that. So I've set the value with these things and I create and I'm passing it over, and this will be available into my mapper class. So in the mapper class and the file input format is using this record reader. So this,
Miraj,
yeah.
you have to go slow because what you are highlighting, what you are showing, it's taking some time to reprint for us. So please stay at delay.
Okay.
So you have to go slow.
Okay, sure. I'll repeat it again. So I have extended the default record reader and overridden next key value method. In next key value method, what I'm doing is I'm using the same regex expression which I was showing to you. This regex expression is by using this, I'm basically finding out the IP address, timestamp, request, and the status and the bytes from my data line which has been read, and setting it up into the value.set and returning those things. And in the file input format, I've used this record reader for my file input format. So when I'll use this file input format, configure this file input format in my job conf, this record reader would be invoked and the keys and values emitted out of this record reader would be used and passed on to my mapper class. So let's look into this. So here I have explicitly set job.set input format, and this is the log input file format which I've set it explicitly. So in my log class, if I look at my mapper class, in the mapper class I am getting the key as some generic key, the byte offset, but the value, if you see over here, I'll go back again. I'll go back again over there. So so I've set all these things in the value.set my user, IP, and all those things. So value is an object, log writable of type log writable. So again, this is a new writable which I've created, log writable, and my value is of now type log writable, which is already initiated in the record reader for me. So in the mapper class, what I did is I have got the log writable of type value. So from my value, I can extract anything and pass it as a key and value pair. So I value.get IP address, get response size, and in the reducer, I'm just summing up the response sizes. So I'm finding out the number of bytes transferred from each IP.
Yeah, can you show the log writable class?
Yeah, sure. So Log writable is your the writable comparator as well, so you can use it as a key, but we are right now using it as value only. So here, similar to your serialization, we have all the things. So this class has these things, and in our read field and write field method, we are serializing and deserializing them as we do in Java serialization, or we can use the default Java serialization also like this. But this is how you can do it in our Hadoop world. And writing it out, just write it out. So I'm serializing and deserializing the other thing, and this is used as your custom writable. Again, we have created another custom writable.
So you mentioned that you had other batches where there were like people who didn't know Java and things like that, right?
Yeah.
So they won't be doing the Java kind of interface. Then will they be using like a scripting kind of thing? Is it?
Yeah.
The benefit of that?
Yes, so that was Umesh, right? So Umesh, that's the reason what I cover in the MapReduce is the hello world for most of my batches, and that's all. But I tell them because until and unless they do not understand the concept of MapReduce, nothing will make sense to them. So MapReduce
Because this
concept.
might be a little bit too much
Yes,
for
yes,
a
yes.
non-Java developer.
Yes.
So
Indeed, I do not give them Eclipse and Maven. I just give them the jar, and I just tell them just trigger Hadoop jar. So, but I'm coming to I'm coming to your point. So just give me a minute. So what is desired is you understand the concept of map and reduce. If you understand the concept of map and reduce, the map and reduce framework, although written in Java, but there are a lot of things which help you not to even write a single Java line and do the data processing like Hive, like Pig, like streaming. So in streaming, you can write your MapReduce code in any scripting language like Python or Ruby or R. In your Hive, you can write SQL queries, and that at the backend will trigger your MapReduce code. In Pig is again kind of a scripting language where you write your simple lines like any other scripting language, and that will trigger MapReduce code at the backend for you.
I see. So basically, we have like an interface on the GUI side, which will
No,
all this
not on the GUI type. Again, you have to write the things, but those are not complex. Yes.
simple
Yes.
business kind of scenarios, like SQL kind of things, and that will generate a Java file for you.
Yes.
So will you be covering that also in
Of
the
course.
later stages?
Of course. That's the reason this is a 25-30 hour session. So, but as you people are from Java background, that's why I'm showing you all these technical things.
This is good. But thank you.
So these things I normally cover when I take corporate trainings in different companies for specific requirements. So let me show you a few more things. Okay. So sometimes you might have to do job chaining. That is, when your one MapReduce is done, you want to. Okay, let's look at the output. If the output is created for the previous program. Okay, this is done. So do.
You got to share your screen again. I think
Gone.
it came back now.
Yeah, it takes a second. Yeah, it takes a second to refresh to the new thing. Hadoop fs minus cat / user / u / what is the directory user udp user udp / oot ut / p star. Yeah.
We are not seeing what you're typing. Are you freezing the screen or something?
Not exactly, but I was just cross-checking if the screen is shared or not.
Okay.
So see that file with each line. So I've catted that file. So somewhere you would see. So actually, now the problem is somewhere the line is starting and the output is in same format only. Somewhere you would see www or something where the line is starting. So I have the bytes transferred. So yeah, see the IP address or from where the request came, or the URL from where the request came, the number of byte transferred, and the different requests came from this thing till here. Okay, so what I was showing you, one more thing. Okay, so chaining. So sometimes your MapReduce you cannot do anything in single MapReduce. When you are doing the real data processing, you might be writing 10 different MapReduce, which first is doing some filtering, second is doing some joining, third is doing some other processing. So there's a MapReduce chain which will always be requiring up. If you are using Hivepig, anything like that, there also you will be doing chainings, or you will be creating workflows. Although there is something called Uzi, which by which you can create your workflows, but this is also again a kind of knowledge for you. So you can use control job. So with the help of control job, so I have set two job configurations over here. I have created one job conf over here and another job conf over here, and other things are same. I'm setting the map class and the reducer class and things like that, and the input path and output path for each map or each job, but I'm controlling this job with the help of control job. So I say one control job and I gave it the job 1 configuration, and control job 2 and gave it the second job configuration, and added the dependency, that is control job 2 is dependent on control job 1. So once your job 1 is done, then only your job 2 will be triggered up, and the input directory of job 2 is nothing but the output directory of job 1. So your job 1 will start so job 2 will start processing what is produced out of job 1. And this is how you can create chaining in MapReduce. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so any other questions before we wind up? I'll share this these codes also with you, which I think I have not shared with you.
The code and the slides too, right?
Yeah, slides also. Yeah, slide for the MapReduce word will be available in the same PPT folder where the last slide have been placed. This slide will also place it over there.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, sure. So I'll send a meeting invite of Wednesday, 9 p.m. CST, and let's meet on Wednesday for 2 or 2.5 hours, and then this weekend will not have the class.
You mean Sunday?
This Saturday as well then, because Saturday I can take in the morning only. Evening I have to travel to make the function, so that's why I was asking if we can have some.
Okay, so only one Wednesday class and that's it.
And then we can have somewhere in next week or next weekend.
Okay.
That's fine. That's fine.
So, and by the time, just try to do that MapReduce problem statement which I shared with you. The problem statement have everything inside it and the data also. Try to run it if you are able to. And then in the next class, we'll look into Hive, and then we'll look into Hadoop streaming and Pig.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. So if you face any problem also and anything specific, just drop me an email. Sure.
Thanks, Paraj.
Thanks everyone for your time. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.